Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Bo-Katan Kryze from The Mandalorian. Man, Bo-Katan was such a good character in Clone Wars and in Rebels. I was so happy to see her in live action in The Mandalorian, and the fact that they got Katie Sackhoff to play her was just awesome. I think this figure looks pretty good. I mean, there's the front of the box there. You can see the figure comes with two Westar 35 blasters, got her helmet, the Night Owl, and her the jetpack is already on her. So, yeah, good looking figure. On that side of the box, the front window wraps around. And on that side of the box, you got a good looking picture of Bo-Katan. That looks amazing. Yeah, really like that a lot. On the top of the box, you got a small window. And on the bottom of the box, you got the barcode and all the crap that no one ever reads. And on the back of the box, you got the same picture as the side. You got a short bio in various languages and some more stuff that no one reads. And Bo-Katan is number 10 in the Mandalorian line. I'm going to get Bo-Katan open and let's take a look at her. All right, so I got Bo-Katan open. Let's just take a look at her from head to toe. And I can already tell you, I think this is one of the best face sculpts they've done in a while. I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, that's almost a dead ringer for Katie Sackhoff. They did a nice job on this face. Now, to me, the hair is just a little too orange, but, you know, that's all right. It's no big deal. But, man, the face is so good. Now, on the headband, I kind of wish they would have painted some yellow in there, those two little grooves, because those do light up. Same thing on that side. You know, there's just nothing there. There's no paint there. That would have been a nice touch if they had added that. But again, it's okay. It's no big deal. You know, but back to this face. I mean, the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, the mouth, the skin tone. It's not overly shiny, you know, like some. It's perfect. I mean, this is really, really good. Love the face sculpt. I mean, that is just beautiful. And now moving on to the armor. I think this chest armor looks really good. Got some weathering there. Got some nice cuts in here. This is nicely done. That's what the back of the armor looks like, and single peg. I really wish they would get away from this because the jetpack can rotate. I really wish they would do two pegs or a square peg or something other than round, but yeah, it is what it is. And moving on to the arms, you got the Night Owl symbol here on this shoulder pad. Got some nice detail in here. Very nice texture. I think this gauntlet looks really good. It's nice that they painted this. That looks really nice. Got a little armor plate on the back of her hand, looks really good. This arm is basically the same thing. Night Owl symbol again, same sleeve. This gauntlet's a little bit different, but you know, you got some nice weathering there. It's really good. Now this belt is nicely done. I think it's a little too light as far as the shade of brown that they chose. I mean, you know, to be screen accurate to the Mandalorian, this needs to be a little bit darker, but it's okay. I think the light color kind of brings out the detail. And the belt is nicely detailed. I mean, each pouch, very nice sculpt. The buckles are nicely painted, front and back. I mean, that looks really, really good. This is really cool right there. The holsters are nice, soft, flexible material, so that's not gonna get in the way of, you know, legs out or anything. Yeah, they look good. And then moving on to legs, got a little armor plate there on her outer thigh. Pants look good. Again, really nice texture. Same thing on this leg. Same little armor plate there. I think the knee armor is nicely done. Got some weathering there. You know, really nice sculpt. Shin armor. Some weathering. Nice sculpt. You know, nice detail. That looks really, really good. And the boots are killer. I love the boots. Got nice little flaps here on top. Just, yeah, the soles look good. Yeah, what a good looking figure. This is pretty impressive. I like it. So let's just take a quick run through articulation on Bo-Katan. So just like all of them, the head can turn side to side. You've got some pretty good tilt. She can look down just that much, and she can look up. No, can't really look up much at all. So as far as arms up, the shoulder pad will recess into this armor, so that allows the arm to get up to there. And of course they can rotate all the way around. There is a little bit of forward and back at the shoulder. I can't tell if it's an actual butterfly joint or just the shoulder joint flexing, but there is some movement there. You got a single jointed elbow that gets just a little past 90. You've got a swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, and I was so happy to see that they gave her trigger fingers on both hands, and both hands are hinged up and down for gun wielding. There's the right, and there's the left. You've got some swivel at the waist. You've got some pretty good side-to-side tilt. There's just a little bit of crunch, not much, and she can go back that much. The legs get up to there. She has an upper thigh swivel, and it's kind of cool that the outer thigh armor moves with it. The legs get out that far, and again, the holsters are nice and soft, so that doesn't hinder that at all. She's got single jointed knees that get up to there, and you've got some swivel at the knee. The feet go down that far, they go up that far, and you've got some swivel at the ankle. And as far as accessories, I'll just start with the jetpack. It's just silver and blue. Got a nice little thing sticking up right there. That's kind of cool. And there are no holes in the bottom of the jet, so you can't really add any flame effects unless you drill into it. You could probably do that. But that's what that side looks like. And the other side, single peg. And like I mentioned, it will rotate. And as far as putting it on, it's pretty self-explanatory. It just snaps in there. But again, like I mentioned, it can rotate. But once it's in. It's not going to fall off. And I think it looks pretty good. It's a nice size. I think it's pretty accurate to what we saw on screen. Yeah, I like it. And as far as her blasters go, that's what they look like. They're both identical. Kind of a flat silver finish with a little bit of brown on the grip. Some sculpted detail in there, but it's very similar to the other Mandalorian blasters that we've seen. Okay, so let's see how she holds these. So the fingers are pretty tight, but once it's in. The finger goes right through the trigger guard. Of course, the bottom of the trigger guard is open, which is kind of cool, but she holds that very well, very stable, and I think she looks pretty good with one blaster. But of course, being the Mandalorian that she is, she often will dual wield. Let's put the other pistol in the left hand, and that looks really good. Once it's in, it's in. Yeah, both are very stable, and she looks good with those. Yeah, it's a good look. I like it. So next, let's see how these holsters work. So that slides in pretty easy. It's pretty tight, though, despite being easy. It actually goes in there pretty snug, and it's not falling out. And, yeah, that looks good holstered. And same thing on the right. That goes in very nice. Yeah, there's no possible way those are going to just fall out. I think those look good in the holsters. And last but not least, I just got this on my pinky, her helmet. It looks good. Now, I kind of wish they would have kind of calmed down on the weathering right there. I mean, it kind of takes away from the Night Owl symbol just a little bit, but, it's okay. It looks battle-worn. But the visor, and she just fell over. Yeah, the visor looks really good. The weathering, the scratches, that's what that side looks like. Got some nice paint, very cleanly applied. That's what the back looks like, kind of more of what we've seen before. Some weathering back here, some scratches. That's what the top looks like, faint scratches in there. And that's what that side looks like. And the rangefinder can be moved up and down. Just kind of cool. And it's not near as bendy as, say, Boba Fett's. This is actually kind of rigid. Yeah, it works well. I like it. Yeah, definitely a cool looking helmet, though. All right, so let's see how the helmet goes on. Oh, that goes on so nice. Wow, unlike some that you have to, force and you're afraid you're going to break the figure's neck, that goes on really nice. And it comes off fairly easy. I like it. I wish they would make them all like this. And does the nose get squished up in there? No, it does not. So you don't have to worry about the nose possibly getting deformed over time with the, helmet smashed up against it. It doesn't even come in contact with it. I love that. Yeah, that's a good look, man. That is an awesome looking helmet. Just so good. And if you want to pose her like this with a blaster out and just holding the helmet, it works pretty well. I mean, the fact that this hand is also hinged vertically, you can't really hinge the hand up under like you can with the horizontal hinged hands to hold it. But that actually stays pretty good. It's not going to fall out. It's kind of just sandwiched between her arm and her belt, but it works very well. I love that. That's a good look. So in closing, I'm going to have to say this figure is awesome. I love it. It's like an instant favorite. The detail on the face is top notch. I mean, this is so well done. I think the armor looks good. Kind of wish the belt was a little darker, but it's okay. I kind of wish the hair wasn't quite as orange, but once again, it's okay. But I just love the figure. The helmet is awesome. Everything about it just looks really, really good. But she's got pretty good articulation. I'm super pleased that they made both wrists hinged up and down for the dual wielding of the pistols. I think the detail on the jetpack is nice. The shoulder pads, the back of the belt, the straps, everything about it just looks so good. Very happy with this one. Very happy to have it in my collection. But I want to hear from you guys. So please comment below and share your thoughts on Bo-Katan Kryze from The Mandalorian. And if you like videos like this, please consider dropping a like on this video and subscribing to the channel and hit that little notification bell. I would certainly appreciate it. And I just thank y'all so much for watching. And we'll just see you guys next time.